Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Trend Talks. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. As always, guys, you know the drill. You know the drill by now. Hit that subscribe button, support your girl, give this video a thumbs up, and also leave your thoughts, as always, in the comments below. So, from whatever you're watching me, whether it's morning, whether it's evening, whether it's at night, I want you to know, let it be known that Meghan's second episode of her podcast, Confessions of a Female Founder, is out. I'm always looking forward to listening to her podcast first because she has the most soothing voice. It's like so calming. Like when I'm going through my things, going through it, and I listen to her speak, it's so calming to me. It's like, it's really calming. Second, and most importantly, it's because there's so much to learn. She's bringing in women, successful women, millionaires, billionaires, who turn small ideas into big, billion-dollar business industries. And she is picking their brains on how they did it, on what works, what does not work. So if you are an aspiring entrepreneur, be it male or female, either way, you can tune in and then you can learn a thing or two. Get your pen, get your paper, because that's what I've been doing, guys. Getting my pen and my paper because there's so much to learn from Meghan. First, because she's so strong. After everything she's endured, she's so strong, she's so resilient. The fact that she is able to smile right now in this moment, living in her delightful joy, after everything the British press, the media, the tabloids have put her through, that's strength. That's strength, my guy. That's strength. And that's something that is so admirable, that I admire so much. Even that when I'm going through something and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going through this. Meghan has endured this for years. Literally endured. Every single day you have your pictures plastered somewhere, people writing fake articles about you, and for what? For clicks, just to sell a story. So if she can do it, if she can be happy despite everything she's been through, you too can as well, my dear. You too can. So Meghan's second episode of her podcast, Confessions of a Female Founder, is out, and she opened up about something that is really heartbreaking. So Meghan makes heartbreaking miscarriage admission. She opened up about her miscarriage. The last episode, she talked about preeclampsia, and I was really glad that she did, because she brought so much awareness to preeclampsia, because it's a condition that's affecting millions of women from all over the world. And she brought attention to it. Yet she was scrutinized, for opening up and, bringing awareness to such a condition, a medical condition that's life-threatening. And a lot of women go through it. And she received major backlash from the tabloids. Not that we know they don't say anything good, but it was really wrong, because they dehumanize her. It's like people, she was seeking pity. Meghan experienced something that is life-threatening, and I'm glad she opened up and created awareness, and I'm glad that she's so strong. She survived it all, and she's here now, and she gets to share her own experience. So now she's also opening up about the miscarriage that she had. And a lot of women, again, these topics, whenever she opens up like this, I know there's a woman out there who can relate to her. She's like, Meghan went through that, and she's right now, she got better. I think it's inspiring. It's like Meghan went through that. If Meghan can go through that and survive, I can as well go through it. So it's inspiring and motivating, and also creates awareness that these are real issues affecting women. These are issues that should be talked about. And women are so brave. Women are so brave. We endure so much, guys. We have so much strength. God knew what he was doing when he created women, because we be going through it all. But at the end of the day, one way or another, we are there to uplift one another, to encourage one another, and to love on each other. And I think that's really remarkable. So she brought up, she had a chat with American lawyer and politician Reshma Saujani, who set up a non-profit organization called Girls Who Code, which aims to increase the number of girls in computer science and moms first. That woman is a beast. She is a beast. Now, this is why I am so glad she brought, such a podcast to bring such people, because there's so much to learn from them. If there's a person who can teach me, a way or two, if they did something and it did not work out and they're like telling me a shortcut, like, hey, don't do that, do this, or you're having trouble, don't worry, I also had that trouble, I'm in for it. And mind you, we're getting it for free. People pay for such kind of information. So the second episode in Meghan's new podcast series, Confessions of a Female Founder, has been released, and it sees the Duchess of Sussex chat to Reshma Saujani, a lawyer and politician who founded Girls Who Could. Meghan opened up about her miscarriage and having to let go of something you love in her latest podcast episode. In the second episode of our series, Confessions of a Female Founder, the Duchess of Sussex chats to American lawyer and politician Reshma Saujani, who set up the non-profit organization Girls Who Code, which aims to increase the number of girls in computer science and moms first. During the chat, Meghan asks Reshma about her experience of miscarriage while setting up and running Girls Who Code, which she previously had talked about publicly. Meghan also suffered a miscarriage, revealing her heartbreaking ordeal in an essay in 2020, a year after Prince Archie was born. Prince Harry also wrote about it in his memoir, Spare. Meghan told her guests, I'll bring this up if you're comfortable talking about it. I have spoken about the miscarriage we experienced, and I think some parallel way when you have to learn to detach from the thing that you have so much promise and hope for, and to be able to be okay at a certain point, to let something go that you plan to love for a long time. And Reshma added, yeah, I feel like you are reading my diaries, as that's really insightful, as I don't think anyone has said it that way for me, but that's right, because here I was for so many years trying to get pregnant, having miscarriages because I had autoimmune issues, and I got into this kind of scary habit where I will be in a doctor's office and they'd be like, you have no heartbeat. And I should have just gone home and gone to sleep and curled up with my husband. But I will just take a breath and I will just show up in a living room on a stage and just perform. And oftentimes I was just performing to these children that I desperately wanted, and I just got really good but it was eating me up inside. Meanwhile, Meghan and Reshma, who is now a mom of two, also talked about juggling bringing up children alongside work and the expectation that women aren't allowed to break and have to keep smiling. Meghan explained, oh my gosh, I love being a mom so much. It's my favorite thing. But then sometimes you're like, I just need a break. I just need a minute. But then the second you step in the other room, I'm like, let me scroll through pictures of them endlessly on my phone. And my husband is like, my love, can you just leave yourself a minute? Why don't you go work out or go take a bath? And I go, I know, but I just want to cuddle them. It is the parenting paradigm where it is full on, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. But I think what's really key about what you said is that the pandemic, when working from home and parenting from home completely converged, and it can feel incredibly overwhelming. The pair also chatted about Reshma's decision to step away from the non-profit organization, and Meghan reflected on her own time away from the limelight. She said, when you don't have power, you're not important anymore. Being able to let it go and give somebody else that light, knowing it was actually going to diminish my power, but that was the point. Confessions of a Female Founder is doing well. It's number 1 in business category and top 10 in other categories, and that is Meghan. People keep wishing this woman to fail, but she has strength. She is a warrior. She is still winning, and that's why they're choking, because you're winning. We keep stepping on you, and you're winning. You're successful. Your podcast, the one we were shitting on, is doing well. It's number 1. Oh, your as ever products, which we thought will never sell, they were awful, or they sold out. Your show, we hated that show, but what you meant season 2 is coming out. This is what things haters keep wanting or wishing on Meghan, but it's not working. So I love the fact that she opened up about miscarriages. I'm not a mom. I can't even begin to say or have my say in that. But one thing I know is that moms and women in general, we go through a lot. Because imagine you lose someone, you lose your baby, and then you have to go on. So you were looking forward to this baby, but unfortunately, and it's sad. And women, like Reshma said, you'll be going through something, but as a woman, the society expects you not to break. You just have to keep smiling. You have to be strong. You have to be independent. You have to be all these things. You're not allowed to break. I love that they brought this awareness, and I feel so sad for Reshna's story that she comes from the hospital, then she has to go talk to these girls when in truth she just wants a child of her own. These are issues that are affecting millions of women from all over the world. And the fact that Meghan is bringing, awareness to such issues, that speaks volume of who he is as a person. And I love that he's owning his truth, opening up to us, letting us know. And I love that. And, while she is opening up, she's also creating awareness about these issues. People sometimes have hard time opening. So I know if someone is seeing Meghan opening up, they also find courage to talk about it, to open up or seek help somewhere. So this is why I love Meghan, because aside from business, learning the business aspect of her podcast, The Confessions of a Female Founder, you can also learn more about her, the way she opens up, the creating awareness to certain causes. This is why her podcast is a hit. This is why she is the moment. This is why she is Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. So guys, go listen to Meghan's podcast. Episode 2 is out now. Go listen, learn a thing or two, take your pens out, listen, just when you're having a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, when you're cooking, running your errands, just listen. You're driving, listen, because you are learning. You will learn so much from her. So I want to give you guys that update. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm Arad. Stay safe, and I will see you in my next episode. Bye.